back with day 2 of our New Year plan, and today we're going to work on some more full body stuff. It's going to be a lot of strength involved in this one, and we're going to be counting. So Tessie is going to help me count some today, and she's probably going to give me some payback for what I've done to her over the past 14 years. And so we're going to, you're going to be listening for Tessie to count on the majority of the exercises while I can explain some form techniques while we're going through this. I didn't want to spend the whole time counting and not get to remind you of anything that I want you to focus on when you're doing this. So some of the exercises will be counted a little bit slower. We are going to do some of them in a burnout, and I'll count those for you. Try to stay with me. If you have to put your weights down, put them down. That's completely fine. I'm not telling you what size weights to use today, but we're going to stick with 5s and 8s. And like I said, if you need to put them down, you'll get more out of using no weights than weights that are too heavy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a good little stretch. And we're starting with some plate squats. So I would make sure my quads got nice and stretched out. So we're going to bend down, touch those toes, get a good pull. Stretch your hamstrings. It's cold in here. I tried to make Tessie turn the heat on. Spread your feet out. She wouldn't do it. Reaching for that right foot, grab it with your left hand so you're getting a good stretch in your upper back and in your right hamstring. Switch it to the left, right hand. Pull to the middle. Stretch the back of those hamstrings, right in your hamstrings. All right, pull it up. Right foot. This is our quad stretch, so make sure you're getting a good stretch. If you need to grab onto a wall or whatever, just try to keep this knee straight down so you're getting a good pull in your quad muscle. All right, let's switch it to the left. Try to get your heel as close to your butt cheek as you can. Let's go back to the right one more time. I really like to walk more road. And left one more time. Take that right arm, pull it across your chest. Left arm. Right hand between shoulder blades. And left. All right, so grab your weights that you want for plate squats. Typically we want a little bit of leverage, so a thicker weight. Tessie's going to count my first set for me. We're going all the way up, all the way down. Make sure that you have when you set your weights up, they're shoulder width apart. Shoulders here, put them straight down. They're going to be angled out to where your toes are pointing outward. Only your heels need to touch onto the weights, okay? All right, so Tessie's going to get us started on the counting. You're listening for her count, and I'm just going to give you reminders throughout it of what to do, okay? All right, so let's get rolling.
All right, ready? 1, 2.
Make sure you keep your chest up, sitting all the way down.
5,
Don't go forward.
6, 7,
Pushing through those heels. Chest is up.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Either way is fine, whether you're going down with Tessie
14,
or going down after the number. But make sure
16,
that you're pushing through your heels
17,
and not rocking forward in your knees. You're not wanting to lean forward here, because that's going to mess your knees up.
22,
Push through your heels, chest stays up, knees
24,
need to stay on top of those
25.
ankles, so your form is here in this first set of 25. Shake it out. So you'll notice that we're kind of going at different different grooves there. That's totally fine. If you want to go with her while she says the number, she's going in a good rhythm. You can go with her while she says the number. If you want to wait until after she says the number and go, you know, typically when I do, unless I stop for explanation, either one's fine. All right, we're back on them. This time, I'm going to count you. We're going to hold a squat, and when I say your number, you're just going to pump straight down, okay? Same thing. Will you get down for me? When you're holding, make sure that your knee lines up with your hip, knee on top of your ankle, and when you push down, you go straight down and not forward. All right. Holding a squat until I say a pump. 25, and we're burning out. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo! Set 3, we're going to go up and down again. Make sure you're shaking it out. Stretch it out if you need to for a second. The most important thing here when you're doing your play squats is to not lean forward. And I'm going to show you a couple of those while we're going on this third step. I don't think I even told y'all what we're doing. Did I? Did I say what we're doing with 100 to?
Alright, ready, third set. 1, 2,
Chest stays up. Make sure when you stand up, you lock those legs out.
4, 5, 6,
As your legs are getting tired,
8,
you got to make sure that you keep your form.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Chest stays up.
14, 15,
Butt lands below
16,
your knees.
17,
Another thing is don't let yourself slam down.
19,
You're not wanting to just fall there. You're wanting to take your legs and engage and push. Act like you got padding
23,
under your butt and you're trying to push it to the floor.
25,
Nice job. Shake it out. All right, let's knock this last set out. Again, we're going to hold it. You're going to go with me. We're burning out. Holding a squat. Your pump is below your knees. All right, here we go. Let's hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, next exercise. It's gonna be a skull crusher. So if you got a mat, grab one. All right, so if I didn't say it earlier, I'm gonna tell you now what we're doing. We're gonna start at 100, which is what we just did with our plate squats, and we're working our way down to 0, and we're going down by tens. So we got 100, 90, 80, and so such and such. So now we're at skull crushers, and we're going to do 90 of those. We're going to break this one down into 3 sets of 30. So make sure your weight challenges you. What you're going to do, keep those elbows tucked in, squeeze together. When Tessie says 1, you're going to pull straight up, lock out your triceps, control back down. So like I said, 3 sets of 30. Tessie's gonna count us out. She'll let you get in the front so they can hear you over my mouth. All right, everybody's up. Weight covering the ground, elbows squeezed together. Ready?
All right, 1, 2,
Don't let your weight
3,
fall back down.
4,
You want to control
5,
both directions.
6, 7,
sure your abs are engaged.
9,
I just
10,
caught myself with my back off the floor. So
12,
now my abs are pushed down,
13,
creating a flat space between my lower back and the
15,
floor.
16, 17, 18,
Control
19,
as this burn is creeping up on us.
21,
Don't let the weights just fall.
22, 23,
Come all the way up.
24,
Squeeze your triceps.
26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Alright, so set 2, we're going to do a burnout. Make sure that when you're doing these, you're not pulling those elbows in. You're coming from here, your elbows never move. So the only thing that's moving is your elbow and down. Alright, next up we're going to burn out. We're going to 30. I'm going to count it off for these. So on our burnout, we're coming here to here. Don't go any lower than that. Alright, ready? And let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Another note for this before testing gets started, you can use 2 weights like this. You can use 1 weight or you can get another one and hold it end to end like so. Alright, so on this one, make sure belly button to your spine, flatten it out, going on tap.
Set. 1, 2, 3,
Look at your elbows.
4,
Are they tucked towards each other?
6, 7,
Make sure you straighten your arms out, not moving your elbows,
10,
but engaging your triceps.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Elbows should be close to your eyes.
18, 19,
Don't let them widen apart.
20,
Got 10 more.
21, 22,
Woo.
23, 24,
Really try to block out here.
5,
Last few.
26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Ooh. Those should burn. Alright, here's down the floor for these next ones. We're going to do we're under number 80. We've got a bench press. We got a bench press for our chest muscles. So when you do your bench press, squeeze, bring your weights to the middle. Don't just let your arms fall. You've got to have control both ways. So squeeze, lock it out. Elbows now are going to push back open. Notice my arms are not landing on the ground. All right, so on this one, we're going to do 4 sets of 20. Tess is going to count us 1 and 3 at a slower pace, and I'm going to burn it out on sets 2 and 4. We're going to 20. Arms up.
Ready? 1, 2,
Control down.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Open up big.
7,
Remember, I said your chest muscles are what we're working on.
9,
So engage them.
11, 12,
Elbows lead.
13,
Both directions.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
So make sure you can control your weight, whichever one you chose. If you chose 5, 8, whatever. You don't want it to be where your weights are controlling you. You don't want to just let them fall. All right, we're going to burn out set 2. We're going to 20 again. Arms up. Going on me. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're at set 3. We're going to go a little bit slower this time. As you're holding, waiting on Tess to say a number, chest muscles are flexed and engaged in this hold. All right.
Third set. Ready? 1,
If you want an extra challenge with this,
3,
hold those feet up.
4,
Get them in 6 inches.
5,
Make sure your lower back
6,
is pressed to the floor.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Another one you can do, you can hold them
12,
up just in a little bend
13,
and drop them down if you're not quite ready for a 6-inch hold.
15,
That way it's keeping your abs engaged.
16,
Lift that head up if your lower back's not flattened.
18, 19, and 20.
All right, step 4. We're going to do 20 again. We're going to do a burnout on me. Just make sure you're still in control both directions. My burnout's going to be a tad faster than the last one was. All right, ready? Arms up. And let's do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we're staying on the floor again. This time we're going crunches. We've got 2 sets of 35. We're on the number 70. You're gonna hold here. Shoulders are off the ground. Lower back is flat. Chin is gonna be up. When Tess says 1, you're just gonna take that chin straight up.
Alright, first set.
All right, everybody in a crunch hold.
Ready? 1, 2,
Notice my shoulders are not touching the floor. When I go back down, I'm not letting them fall. I'm not just going straight to the ground. So when we get our abs stronger, we have to have control coming back down.
12,
You're not gonna just release. That's the hardest part about abs
16, 17,
is the control on the way down.
18, 19, 20,
Going to 35, y'all.
21, 22,
Also make sure you're taking your chin straight up
24,
and not to your chest.
25,
You're not trying to give yourself a double chin here.
27,
So
28,
more.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Got one more set. We're gonna do 35 again. You need a little help, you can hold a weight, maybe 9, 8. You're having a hard time holding your shoulders off the ground, because if you're opening your chest up like this, we want to round those shoulders up. You hold on to a weight right here. The harder you want to make it, the closer your feet need to be to your butt cheeks. All right, we're gonna burn out this round going on me. So like I said, if you need a weight, hold on to it. Everybody's up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, two sets of 30. Tess gonna count all of them so I can keep you on your reminders on these, okay? All right, first set, here we go.
All right. 1,
So make sure
2,
you step back
3,
and sink. Don't just
4,
step back and
5,
stop at this point.
6,
You wanna stretch out
7,
as far as you can stretch. So the longer your legs
9,
are, the bigger your step is
10.
gonna have to be.
11,
Don't let yourself step
12.
here, because that's gonna jam up your front
13.
knee too. So take a
14.
step and dip. So notice
15,
how long my legs are
16.
and how far it's stretched out.
17, 18,
So a few more.
19, 20, 21, 22,
It's easier to keep up with this
23.
counting if you'll just go ahead and
24.
throw that leg back as far as you
25,
can. Because when you shorten your stride up,
26,
that's when you're having to take time
27,
and dip down and try to force everything down,
29,
jamming your knees up.
and 30.
We got one more set of these. If you want to make your second set a little bit harder, you can hold your lunge hold, wait on her to say the number, and then jump it and switch it. If not, we're going to stick with regular lunges. We're not going to change the pace though.
All right, second set. Ready? 1, 2,
So make sure, reminder,
3,
especially if you hadn't done plate squats in a long time. Your legs are probably feeling like jello, even though that's the only leg we've done today. 100 of them is a lot. Do not let yourself hurt your knees trying to keep up with the pace. I would rather you do 1 to
11,
her 2 numbers if you're having a harder time keeping up. I need you to focus on keeping your knee on top of your ankle in the front.
15, 16, 17,
So every time you step back, make a conscious effort to raise your toes up. Because when you do that, you can't take your knee. You physically can't take your knee over your toes when you do that.
23,
Almost there.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
You need to hold on to a wall. Hold on to a wall.
and 30. Shake it out.
Next exercise, we've got chin pulls. So, chin pulls, working those deltoids, top of your shoulders. On the lift, when we go down, don't just let it fall. Take your elbows, push them down. All right, she's gonna go to 25 on the first set. I'm gonna bring you out to 25 on the second set.
All right, ready? 1,
So
2,
elbows are gonna stop at your chin.
3,
Weights are stopping
4,
outside of your chest.
5,
When you go down,
6,
push with your elbows.
7, 8, 9,
Are your abs
10,
engaged? Another
11,
thing, make sure that your feet
12,
are split and you're not
13,
standing wide open.
14,
We don't want to use
15,
our lower back here.
16,
Abs are engaged.
17,
We're trying only to use those
18,
arms and ab muscles.
19,
Lats should also be
20.
engaged. So when you hold your
21,
weight, try to flex
22,
all of your lat muscles here
23,
when you come up and when you go
24.
down.
25.
I feel like I'm talking way more on the counting than on our videos or times. I was worried I wouldn't have enough to say while you were counting. All right, we're gonna bring the second set out and move right along. All right, here we go. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still flex. 7, 8. Don't let go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're actually going to do another arm now. We're going to do alternating overhead press. Tessa's going to count us out 1 set to 40. Arms up.
Ready?
Feet split.
1,
Alternate.
2,
Sorry.
3, 4, 5,
Don't let your arm fall.
6,
Take your elbow,
7,
push it down.
8, 9,
Make Make sure you
10,
lock it out up top.
11,
Squeeze,
12,
push.
13,
Squeeze, push.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
I'm gonna let you stop at
19,
20.
20.
And stop. We're gonna do 2 sets of 20 of those. I did a poor job explaining for them on that one. Make sure that you take time to squeeze up here in your shoulders when she counts to the alternating. And don't let your arm just fall back down. So squeeze it up top, take your elbow and push back down. Hands are loose. So really focus on that this last set of 20.
Okay, second set. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
Squeeze and push.
5, 6, 7, 8,
If your weight's getting too
9,
heavy, remember,
10,
put them down.
11,
Use lighter weight or no weight at all.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
If you get tired, if your arms start getting tired or that weight gets too heavy and you find yourself poking your stomach out, that means you're using your lower back to try to lift. You're going to end up having back pain there. So either put the weight down, miss a couple of reps, or change weight size. All right, next one. We've got 30. We're going to do frog lunges. So when you do your frog lunges, your hands are going to be even with that front foot here right underneath your shoulders. When you switch feet, jump up, land with your heel in between your fingers. Do not sit here and jam this. You've got to throw your butt up, land on your heel. So that's going to take shoulders, abs, and leg muscles. All right, if you need, if you're kind of big-chested, I don't really have this problem, so I forget to remind a lot. So you can use your weight for a little bit of leverage, and that'll help get those feet underneath your, that foot underneath your chest there. All right, here we go. We're going to do,
Alright, first set.
let's just do all 30.
Okay. Alright, 2 30. You ready? 1, 2,
Make sure your toes up.
4,
Toes
5,
up.
6,
Stretch those legs out.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Reminder,
12,
come on, we're going to 30.
13,
Reminder, your heel is going to land
15,
all the way
16,
in between your fingers.
17,
Throw your
18,
butt
19,
and then make your foot land. So you've got to exhale on that hard work.
24,
Almost there, come on.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Woo, you're right there. We got a 20 and a 10, and that workout's yours. So heart rate should be up, especially these last couple exercises. We're gonna do some burpees next.
Did you tell him that you snuck in, turn the heat on? And
Yeah.
that worked?
It's a little hot. I wish I would have listened to you. But what's sad is I knew I did when I said that you wouldn't let me. All right, burpees. We only got 20 of them. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna count these out for us. When you are waiting on me, you're holding a plank. When I say 1, jump your feet in, jump up, go back down to that plank and wait on me, okay? If you need a modification, step in, stand up, hands back down, walk it out. I know you only did that because you wanted a plank break. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, big jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, squats. Hold the squat for me. When you're holding the squat, wait on me to say number. Everything needs to be lined up, just like we were talking about with our leg exercise earlier. All right, just sit up. When you jump, I want you to jump. It's only 10 of them. Jump as high as you can. And when you land, stick your landing. I'll give you just a second to let the heart rate come down. I'll let you count. All right, so make sure when I say stick your landing, what I mean is not this. You're stopping standing. Sticking your landing, I mean here, and I'm stuck. I landed in that low squat. All right, let's get on. Come on. 1 to 10, that's it. Make them hold that squat here just a second.
Ready? 1.
Chest is up. 2. Flex your stomach.
3.
Land in it.
4. 5.
You're halfway there.
6.
Make it the biggest jump you can.
7.
You only got 3 more.
8.
Flex your abs on the jump.
9.
Last one.
And 10.
Very nice job, y'all. Let's slow it down, bend down, touch those toes. Take a big, deep breath in your mouth. Try to hold it there for a second. And slowly exhale. Spread your feet out. Touch your right. Left. Focus on bringing your heart rate down. Middle. Right arm, pull it across your chest. Sore tomorrow. Better stretch. Woo! Turn the heat on. Left. Suffocating me.
Yes.
Right hand between your shoulder blades. Your heart rate's still sky high right now. Hold it in. Go. And see how slow you can let it come back out. Left. And done. Great job on today's workout. I know it's a little bit tougher to go at somebody's counting, especially when you got one person who doesn't shut up and then one person trying to overpower the person that won't shut up counting. So do it again and again. This is one of those ones where you're getting your heart rate up, but you're still doing really good strength exercises while still getting your heart rate up. So it's not just a slow, boring, whatever. Really nice job week 2, and we look forward to seeing you next week for week 3.